Hey, you guys. It is Friday today. How are you all doing? I hope everybody's doing good. Let me see how much I can crinkle and make this. I hope that my phone will stay on this thing. I think I've lost a rubber thing on it. I have to remember to find that. Anyways, all right, so I'm going to at least try to make a smashed Brussels sprout quick cooker. Well, you can make it in your Instapot or you can make it, just steam it. So what I've done is I took Brussels sprouts, and I'll tell you how much in just a moment. I hope you guys are doing good. Cut off the ends, cut off the icky, and look, these are our steamer baskets. And the first time I made this, I put my Brussels sprouts in a strainer, and look, it's a strainer, right? And our steamer baskets are a set of two, so they fit in your Instapot or your quick cooker, and you could put double in there. Anyway, so it calls for a cup of water, and you guys get to see me look like I really know what I'm doing with this nice quick cooker. I have no idea, you guys. Oh, I meant to get my little thing so that I could pull that out. That's going to be a problem. So I don't have this plugged in yet, you guys. Here, I thought I had everything together. This has a little open close thing on it, and I still get it wrong. So you close this way. Maybe I have it backwards. Nope, I don't have it backwards. There we go. Let me try that again and plug it in. So you guys doing good tonight? All right, so we're gonna do that. I have all my little things out here. And ours has like a little sound when it closes and opens, so that's really cool. And this just says, place the Brussels sprouts in the large steamer basket, pour 1 cup of water into the inner pot of the quick cooker, or you can put it in your steamer, or you could just steam the Brussels sprouts in a pot, however you want to do it. And you're going to lock and then put it on the steam setting, adjust it for 5 minutes, and press start. So this will be done in 5 minutes, although my stuff won't be done. So I'm gonna turn this to steam, and I've got it on steam, and then I'm gonna custom set the time. You think that I know what I'm doing every time, you guys, I do this. Let's not custom yet. Let's cancel, start over. I got the sear setting, then I got the steamer setting, and then I've got the custom, and I think I just do this to it. No, you guys, let's start again. It'll take 15 minutes to figure out how to use your quick cooker when you don't use it very often. Time. You put time, not custom, you guys. I knew that. I bet my friends were all telling me that. And then we just press the start button. They all are different. And while that's cooking, I'm gonna get the Brussels sprouts ready to go on here. And it'll take a little bit more than 5 minutes because it has to come up to pressure. So I'm going to put this on our Rock Crock grill stone. I really love this. It is stoneware, but it's stoneware on warp speed because it has a ceramic coating. This outer coating, the dark finish on here, is ceramic, and so it makes the stoneware cook quicker, and it is really amazing. So I'm going to put that on there, and the reason I'm putting it on there is so I see a lot of you guys, and I can't concentrate on everything that's going on. Like, I have to make this recipe, and then I'll look at what you guys have said. The reason that we're putting it on the Rock Crock grill stone is because we're going to broil, and so this piece will go under the broiler. It also goes in the oven, microwave. You can put it in the freezer, but you wouldn't put it in the freezer and then in the broiler because it would split in half, right? With the thermal shock. It goes in the dishwasher, but it also can go on the stove. However, I don't ever put this one on the stove. It's too thin. I would put it on the grill, but I wouldn't put it right directly on because the heat spot is just in one area, and so I want to protect this. It's not cheap, and I do put it under the broiler though, because it gets even heating. And I think all I have to do, you guys, I should have just put everything together and then I could just talk to you and it would still take a long time for the recipe to cook. So I'm supposed to grate the cheeses. You have two different kinds of cheese. You have a Parmesan cheese and you have a white cheddar cheese. What is the difference between white cheddar cheese and cheddar cheese, you guys? I don't know. So we're getting the block cheddar cheese, and I did not pull that out, so I'll have to get that as well. 2 ounces of the Parmesan cheese and the 3 ounces of the white cheddar cheese. And I'm going to grate them with our different graters. However, I cannot find my fine grater. We have a coarse grater and a fine grater, and I put them together. I use them all the time, and my fine grater has disappeared. So I just used the coarse grater, and I did the Parmesan that way. And if I had used the fine grater, the Parmesan would look like the kind you get almost exactly like the kind you get out of the shaker bottles from the store. It's super, super fine. So Brussels sprouts are your favorite veggies, Mitzi? I don't know if they're my favorite veggies, but they're really good. This recipe is super yummy. You should try it. Super easy. It's just 2 kinds of cheeses, some seasoning, and olive oil, and then you can put breadcrumbs over top or cracker crumbs, something to give it a crunch, but I don't. I just have it with the cheese. So I'm going to get the cheddar cheese because I forgot that. And I have no idea how I'm going to get that out on the thing. And I am going to, I've got lots of things going on here with you guys. I was going to tell you what Brussels sprouts did for your body too. It's a really good vegetable. I would think that is almost 2 ounces or 3 ounces. You need 3 ounces of the cheddar cheese. And I think the white cheddar cheese is a softer cheese. So I'm going to actually put this, it says to mix it up in, I'm talking about the cheese I already have done. I'm going to put it in this. It calls for us to mix it all in our flexible silicone prep bowl cups. They come in a set of 3. I really love them. I had them for a long time, and I really did think these are super silly when I first got them, because who needs cups that will be flexible? And then I used them one time to melt sugar water for a simple syrup for a dessert, or you could do simple syrup. Can't you do simple syrup for your mixed drinks? And you microwaved it, because this goes in the microwave, and then you mix it a little bit and you could pour it. And I was like, oh, you guys, this is amazing. So it's a set of 3. You get a 1 cup, 2 cup, and a 3 cup. They all come with lids, so you can put them in the fridge. They also go in the microwave. They're really great for like melting chocolate. So, and they're great for mixing. I mean, they're really 300-fold, 3-fold, 4-fold. You guys, what have you been doing with all your time? I've been losing track of my time. I have lost things in my kitchen, and I have been eating a lot. How about you guys? I bought some little snacks, and I know that I am not the only person who has eaten all their snacks, right? So today I'm going to eat healthy, and I'm just going to show you how wonderful the graters are. I love having the graters because block cheese is cheaper than shredded cheese, right? Prepackaged shredded cheese. And I can have my, I usually do this quicker, but I want to be careful that I don't do it fly out of my hands, because you guys are all watching me. But when you use the grater, it just makes the cheese the volume is really a lot, and I don't know, I just like having this kind of cheese in my food rather than somebody else grating it for me. And there's not as many preservatives in block cheese. There's not as many preservatives in block cheese as there are in shredded cheese, right? So, okay. And these are really safe. They come in you can get them as a set of 2 and save money. Or you could just get one. I use this one like all the time because I put cheese on everything. And it's really safe for like kids to use it. It comes with a guard. You can actually put your cheese in this thing, and then this would push it down, and it attaches like this, you guys. So it makes it super easy to go back and forth. Although I haven't used it in a long time. There you go. If you don't use it a long time, if you don't use it a lot, maybe put it in the. I rarely use this, you guys. Yeah. So the only thing is it will fly right off, and so that I don't want to do that to you guys too. So now you have 2 different kinds of cheese and a mess wherever you're cooking. And I think this is still coming up to temperature. So today in Michigan, I went for a walk. It's really warm out, but I don't know if you all live here. You know that it's not going to stay that way, right? I think they called for snow. Yay us, right? Up here in northern Michigan. Oh, okay. I guess I could have done this and been more professional. There we go. We'll not use our hands. So all right, the next thing that we're going to do is something, who knows, we're going to read the instructions. Hi everybody, so good to see you guys. Okay, so what kind of work are you guys doing in the yard? Like, you're lucky to have somebody strong helping you in the yard. I wish I had somebody strong helping me in the yard. Tell Peyton I said hi. So the next thing you're going to do is you're going to grate the cheddar cheese with the coarse grater after you do the Parmesan cheese. I did that. And then you're going to add half of a lemon juice to the 1 cup silicone prep bowl and add 3 tablespoons of the oil and all of the rub, and then stir to combine. So let's see if I can remember all that. So I do have a lemon. Lemon is really good for you. It's a detoxifier if you use it in your water. Yeah, you'll notice that because it gets all the bad stuff out of your system when you have lemon water, and you'll notice that you go to the bathroom a lot. So this is our, at least that's what I've been told. This is our citrus press. I super love this. It has large holes, but not large enough where you get your seeds in your drink. I might have to cut this. This was a really big lemon. And you probably could put that whole lemon in there, but I know that it would squirt all over the place. And I should just like I'll put this back here so that it's not all in my way. Okay. And if you wanted more flavor, you could use the zester. I like to do that. So our zester does have a cover on it to protect you because these things are sharp. And you could just, like, I'm going to do that right now, is you could, oh, how does this work? Like, if I do this, it's all going to, you could do this. I really didn't plan that very well, did I? Just put some zest, and when you have a little bit of the zest of a lemon or orange or lime, it just makes the flavor of it so much better, so much stronger. Maybe I should do that after I do the lemon squeeze, right? You guys, how do I ever do Pampered Chef? I wonder sometimes. So you want to make sure that you put the skin side up. Like, see how I did the skin side up? Can you guys see that okay? There it is. Because if you put the skin side down, all the pulp is on the top, and it could squirt you in the eye. Don't ask me how I know that, okay? All right, so do the other one. I'm not super fast at things either. Whatever y'all are telling me, I will comment after we're done with the video. Or maybe I can do both at the same time. Who knows? It takes practice, you guys, to do that. So I don't think I can do my afterthought of getting some of the rind, the zest in. I don't think that's going to work too well. But I totally am going to do that next time. Usually the zest will come right out, but there's no leverage. I don't have any leverage with that lemon, so. And then I think I needed to add some oil. I get this recipe from the Season's Best Cookbooks too. If you guys want, I can post the recipe for you. So it's going to be 3.5 tablespoons of oil divided, and they said to add 3 tablespoons of the oil, and then the rub is 1 tablespoon. All right, so I drizzle the oil on the top of the mixture when I'm done. So 3 tablespoons of olive oil goes right in here. 1, 2. And you guys know that when you use different oils, that it gives you different flavors, right? I mean, I guess everybody probably knows that. And then tonight I'm using the garlic herb rub. Have you ever tried any of our rubs? They are delicious. We just branded a new label. Finally, all of our pantry items will come with this cool label. Do you guys like it? We used to have the old label on it. So the garlic herb, I looked it up and wrote it down for you all. And it's not on that paper. I have it somewhere. The garlic herb has, here's the right one, it has garlic and basil and rosemary in it. Usually our herbs have 3 different ingredients. They're gluten-free, very, very yummy. The great thing about it is you can order off my website and you can have it delivered right to your home anytime. We have like about 20 different herbs. I'm going to tell you a little bit about them if we have enough time. So here's a little tip. See how they have those little ridges in the cap? Well, if you go to the first ridge, that's a tablespoon, so you don't have to measure it all out. Or you can just guess whatever you want. So rosemary, basil, and garlic is in our garlic herb rub. It's super, super yummy. I do a seasoning of the month club, and that garlic herb rub, if you were in my club, I sent you 3 recipes with the garlic herb seasoning last month with 3 delicious recipes, and I have no idea what the recipes were now because I didn't go back and check. It was last month. So that's it on that. And I guess it does take more than 5 minutes for it to steam, right? Try to clean up my mess here so you don't have to look at it all. Oh, I'm actually going to put some of this lemon in my lemon water, in my water. Oh, you guys, I definitely have a mess going on. All right, so I asked you guys, what is your favorite vegetable? And that is because maybe I will make something with your favorite vegetable. Mitzi already told me she loves Brussels sprouts, so I got that one covered. Mitzi, you'll love this recipe. I was also going to show you some more of our seasonings. We have this carnitas seasoning, and that's really good. It's sweet and really great for like in making all of your what is stir fry? What is it when you have peppers and onions, stir fry, and your, what is that called, you guys? What is with the fajitas? Really great with your fajitas, anything Mexican. I put this on my roast, super, super yummy. And the carnitas is peppers, chili peppers, and different spices. Cauliflower with cheese. Karen, I make a really good recipe with cauliflower and pasta for macaroni. It's really good. I'll have to show you that one sometime. But I would have to go to the store to get some ingredients. It calls for yogurt, and I don't have any yogurt with me. I love broccoli. Maybe this wasn't a very good idea because I would have to go to the store to show you guys how to make some recipes with that. And I personally am not going to the store right now. I mean, I will, but not yet. The next thing I'm going to do is when this is done, I'm going to pull it out and I'm going to smash it all over here, which that's going to be lots of fun. Don't you think? I mean, the kids would love to smash the Brussels sprouts, wouldn't they? And then, like I said, you would pretty much be done when you put the cheese topping on. And my Brussels sprouts don't look white like that. My Brussels sprouts, when it's done, it's all orange and green. I don't know how they covered it so well. I mean, I thought when I got this recipe out to make it, I thought I was going to be making cauliflower, smashed cauliflower. And then I was like, oh, it calls for Brussels sprouts. We'll get to see this in action. Oh, okay. Well, I can get my rock cockstone ready while we're waiting. It says to use the remaining oil, and who knows how much that is. It's a half a tablespoon. Can we just do, I've got some cheese on here, you guys. You know, it really won't matter, right? I was going to tell you a joke. I have a friend on Facebook who, and maybe you're friends with her too. Corey, she gives us a joke like every single day, and they're really corny and they're so funny. I can't think of a single one that she's given us every single day since we've been in quarantine. I get to read her. Oh, what was the one about the car? How come the car couldn't make it to the somewhere? How come the car didn't make it to the school? Because it was too tired. And those are the type of jokes I get to read all the time. So, Paper Chef thinks of everything. They even have this little lip on here so that you can put that on the bowl. And it looks like I put more than a half a tablespoon on this. These are heat safe, 650 degrees. So you can use this one on the grill, and our brush will not have little hairs coming off in your food when you're brushing because they're silicone. I think that's all I have to do with that. I guess I should have started the quick cooker earlier. It doesn't even look like the 5 minutes have started. Did it? You guys, I don't know. Did it beep? I didn't hear it beep. Last time I made these, I didn't hear it beep then. Michelle, you're watching because you thought Brussels sprouts were gross when you were growing up. You're so funny. They stink too. Like when I come to my house for the next 2 days, I will only be able to smell Brussels sprouts. Ask me how I know, because I've made this recipe before. But they were really good with the cheese on it. I'm going to start my oven. I am not going to put it on broil because if I do that, probably my smoke detector will go off. Who knows? So you guys, you know that I'm doing parties on Facebook. They're really fun. I have 2 going on right now. And I really am having a great time. It takes my mind off things. And I know that the people in the party are having fun because they're commenting all the time. And it's just a way to get your mind off everything going on, right? This could be 60% off, but the deluxe air fryer is what I'm really excited about. That could be 60% off. You could get the deluxe air fryer with the coating trays and some of our new gloves, which I was going to get for you, but they're upstairs. And $112 by having a party. I've already had 2 hosts get that this month, and just think how much fun it would be to use an air fryer while you're home. You can make anything in it. So is this done? It doesn't say that it's warming. Does it go to 5 minutes once the heat is up to temperature? I feel like I need to call my Paper Chef friends. It's done, isn't it? Oh no, now it's at 5. You guys, we have 5 more minutes. Maybe I should just come back on because I can't talk to you for 5 minutes. So I'm looking at everybody's comments, and you got to give me something to talk about, right? I see you guys all. I have, it's going to be 5 minutes before this is done. Honestly, I kind of think it would be faster just to steam your Brussels sprouts on the stove, wouldn't it? Maybe not. They come out really, really steamed. So, oh, I had a question for you guys. So I have my favorite shirt on because it reminds me of Elijah. I miss him a lot. And the last time I was wearing it, I was making something and oil has spilled on the shirt. And I don't know how to get it off. Do you guys know how to get oil out of a shirt? I was going to ask if you knew that because I would really like to be able to get the oil out of my shirt. So, you guys are all so awesome. We're all just going to be sitting here for 4 more minutes talking about nothing. I could tell you all about Pampered Chef. I mean, how fun is that? Oh, I could fill this up. This is our salt and pepper grinders. I love them. And we do have salt and we do have pepper, so I'll fill our time with that. This is the coarse sea and Himalayan salt, and you'll see, and these are the old labels. Remember I told you we have all brand new labels that have our new logo. It only took like 2 years after we changed the labels to the logo for our labels to get all changed. I know that was a big, we don't want to waste the labels that were already printed. So I know that was a big overhaul to do. But it's got the little pink and the white, and it's really, really yummy. So Elijah is at college. Who asked me what Elijah is doing? He attends at Eastern University. Oh, did you guys know that? And he stayed down there. So he's doing really good. He works at a church, and he was in the choir, and they kept him on for 2 weeks because it was aired on the radio, and just the choir would come to work and the pastors, and they would give their message to air on the radio. And yesterday he told me that they are not going to be doing that anymore. So they're just all trying to stay safe and follow our orders to stay inside. We also have the peppercorn ones too. I love the peppercorn. I know that I've talked about that before. So I really like the salt and pepper shaker. There's a the size. You can adjust the size there on that. What is that right there? Oh, probably just my eyes. And that is really great. So I got that all filled, and that only took 2 minutes, and I tried to make it last a super long time. Here's our 3 peppercorn pepper. It's supposedly, oh, there is pink. Do you see the pink in there? Pink, green, and black peppercorns. And pepper is super, super good for you. So eat a lot. It will clean out, it will clear out, not clean out, your nasal passages, and that's really good right now. I know that. Jen, you did. I'm so excited. I'm glad that you had fun at the party. Jen said that she had, well, you guys can all read that, can't you? She had a Facebook party with me. I really appreciate it, everybody. And I really appreciate you just watching, because that makes it fun for me. Like, this is my highlight of the day. Are you still using everything, Jen? What's your favorite? Melissa had a party too. So thank you so much. What do you use? Oh, for the scrub. What do you use? Oh, for your shirt. I'm like, Melissa, what are you telling me about a recipe for peroxide? That's hilarious. Because I forgot. I asked about my shirt. I will take that and use that. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate it so very much. You guys, and then I'm going to smash it. I'm going to pour this over top. I think that's it. I really want to make this for you guys. The quick cooker chicken dumplings. I made those once and they were super, super yummy. Our Season's Best cookbooks, they're only $2. This is already gone. They come out twice a year. Every catalog they have a new one. But I'm telling you, these recipes are the best. If you've ever gotten a Season's Best and you've tried one of the recipes in here, And like this called for the garlic herb. You don't have to have the garlic herb to make this recipe. Just put some garlic, and it said rosemary and basil, just a little bit of each. So does this mean, so it automatically goes on warm? What's the Instapot, our quick cooker, once it's beeps, it will automatically go on warm in case you're not around when it's finished. And I didn't tell you we have 17 settings. I could have been telling you all about that. So it has you can see the steam is still coming out at the top over there, and I need to release that steam, and Pampered Chef made it so that it's not near the steam release. So I just do that. You guys, I don't know. Am I even doing this right? I'm not a quick cooker person. Instapot, not me. Doesn't the red dot have to come back up to the top? It's down at the bottom now. I don't want to, and then I try to release, so it looks like there's no steam. The steam would have been coming out here, and yes, that's hot, so don't touch that. It does say it's warming for 1 minute, so I'm going to turn it off, and we're gonna see if it explodes. I don't think it will. So cancel, and then we're going to turn it to open, and it does look like it's steaming more. I don't know. You know what? I did that again. When you start this thing, this is supposed to be pushed down. And that's why it took so long to cook, because I was letting all the steam out so it never could come to pressure. Otherwise, yeah, because last time I did it, it didn't take that long. But everything looks like it looks good. I would use my cool little new things, the rubber things, but I put them upstairs, so I'll use this. So super easy, you guys. I cooked this way too long. I could tell you why. You don't want to know. It's, you know, I put that cup of water down there. There's no water down there. In fact, it looks like I made toast down there. It's really, I hope it will. I'll use the baking soda solution on that, Melissa. So here's a really cool thing. I hope I didn't burn it, because it doesn't smell good. We'll see. Here's a really cool thing you can do to smash your veggies. Like if you have Brussels sprouts, you take something with a flat edge, flat bottom, not edge, and you just smash them like that, you guys. I don't know if you can. That's good. And again, my picture looks very green to me. The picture I showed you with the white cheddar cheese, that does not look green. It's all white. So it's almost enough to make like a pizza size pan. Super great. Thanks for waiting with me while no wonder that thing took forever. It should have taken an hour to cook that. If you set your Instapot correctly, which I still am learning, you wouldn't have that problem. All right, so that's done. Now, the first time I did it, I used it. It said to smash it with the Measure-All cup, and I used it with this in it, and then it all went inside there, and I didn't like that, so that's why I just used the inside of it. Hopefully that made sense to you all. I do have to read. Brush the rock cracked grill stone with the remaining oil. Transfer the Brussels sprouts to the stone. Smash them with the Measure-All cup. Oh, you could use the meat tenderizer. That would be so much more fun, wouldn't it? And then you're going to drizzle the oil mixture over the Brussels sprouts and top with cheese and panko crumbs. You guys, I don't know what I did wrong, because I don't have an oil mixture. I have a cheesy oil mixture. So there you go. I lost my scraper. Here you go. Well, we're gonna do both. So you were supposed to like drizzle the oil and the garlic herb over top, and the first time I made it, I did that correctly. And then you could have just sprinkled this cheese over instead of having to spoon it out like I'm doing, because it's all stuck together. But it's super, super yummy. If you guys want to add breadcrumbs, you can. I usually make breadcrumbs with just a slice of bread, and then I rub my hands. Do you guys know how to do that? You rub your hands together. I'm not going to show you right now because I've got stuff in my hands. And I was thinking today you could do Ritz crackers over top of this. That would be really yummy. Or you can have it like I do without. So it's just kind of like cheese over top of Brussels sprouts, smashed Brussels sprouts at that. So hopefully you guys will like this. What am I saying? You don't get to eat it. I do. But if you try it, you would like it. I am sure. And then you're just going to put that in the oven until the cheese is melted and the breadcrumbs and cheese turn brown, and it is ready. And this is my dinner tonight. So I know, Michelle. All right, you guys. Jen, let's get you that whole set. You can get it 60% off. It's like $40 for the you're talking about. Are you talking about the pizza stone set with the casserole pan, the 9x13 pan, and then what else? Oh, the large bar pan. That's like $40, and you just have to do a party. It's super easy. If you have been at one of my parties, I don't do all the work, but I make it super, super easy, and it will entertain you for the week. I promise you. If nothing else, you'll have something to enjoy on Facebook besides everything you're enjoying right now. You guys, I love you so much. Thank you for spending the hour and a half to do a 15-minute demo with me. That was really fun tonight. I'm going to eat this. I'm going to take a picture and ask you guys what you're having for dinner, because I love that. I love to see what everybody's doing. And you guys stay safe, stay healthy, and praying for you all. Take care. See you all next time. Bye-bye.